We are live on YouTube now too, so that's awesome. So with Jotun, I'm going to go ahead and start a playthrough, which I believe they call raids in this. I have some music going through it here too, which will be live on my stream. Might sound a bit more quiet too, because I'll have the actual game audio or the game music off for that time. Just so there's not too much going on for me. Feel free throughout too, if you are watching this, to give any feedback on the audio or the video. I'm still very new to streaming here, and I want to improve as much as I can. So I'll also be using mind control, and you might see a bit of a meter happening there on my screen. So I'm using the Epoc-X. I'm gonna go ahead and switch to my just chatting really quick here, because what I'm gonna do is show you I'm gonna bring up my view here. So I have a app here. Now when I think of something like lifting this box, then I'm able to get some power going and lifting it a little bit. And when it hits past a certain threshold, and I'm still working on this, you might notice that it's kind of like going a bit randomly too. Because if I think about pushing this block right now, it should be pretty powered up. I'm still training my neutral a little bit. I think it's maybe a little too sensitive, because it was the power meter seems to be running a bit too much. But I'm training kind of like neutral brain waves using the Epoc-X, and also training mental commands here. So once it hits past a certain threshold, then it will go ahead and trigger a keyboard command. And I can set that to anything. So I have it set to Q for my push command, and for my lift I have that set to E. And E is a lot more reliable because it uses a bit of my inner ear too when I'm thinking about it. But I'm going to be working on those quite a bit. You can do up to 4 right now. This is all, of course, heavily inspired by Perry Cariel, who's a Twitch streamer as well, and has an article, at least I believe, on the emotive Epoch. And I'll show it to you here really quick. Emotive Epoc-X. The EEG headset there. So yeah, it's super cool. And I'm seeing a lot more of these too, just in rehab tech. I'm an occupational therapist myself. So I do see a lot of these in rehab tech starting to emerge a bit more. Actually, at the Glenrose Hospital near where I am, I've seen them on the news. Would be cool to potentially work there one day too. So yeah, I'll be checking back between here and my Twitch channel every now and again. But I'll go ahead and really get playing right now. All right. So play is one of our big options there. I know this is a demo. You can actually buy this game yet. But it seems really, the aesthetic of this game seems pretty solid, honestly. We get a little bit of a demo-only character. I think it's, called the Revenant. Once a feared marksman and a skilled hunter, the Revenant was tricked into being possessed by an ancient wolf spirit. I'm going to go ahead and switch to my game now. There we go. Should look a little bit better. I'm just going to quickly disable this bar and text real quick. And feel free to give any feedback, but if you think it's good to have the bar on the screen, or if it's kind of in the way, then I can certainly just get rid of it too. So Haunting Wolf. The wolf spirit manifests as a ghostly visage that hunts down nearby enemies. 15 damage, 7-second cooldown. So that seems to be... Okay, so this is the 7 seconds. I'm assuming that's the special ability. So I have my special ability bound to my my push command. There's also the Berserker, and I have played on the Berserker and on the CRS too. So the Berserker, pridefully seeking the greatest and bloodiest battles, Berserkers dabbled in powers and boons beyond reckoning, turning from a path of honorable glory to a twilight of infamy. So quite an infamous dude there. Rage, so a heightened emotional state that unleashes the Berserker's full violent potential. So you get a bonus move speed here, 10%. It's a little bit of something, I guess. HP regen, 3 per second. I noticed the Cirrus didn't have any HP regen, just naturally, as a comparison. 20% damage, so that's a pretty nice amount. And that's triggers on attack for 4 seconds and only a 10% chance. There's also Hot Blood, so as a passive, so missing HP and attack speed. For every 1% of HP you're missing, you get 0.5% attack speed. Why not? And then there's also Survivor, so he gets a base 1 HP regen per second with a bonus 100 maximum health versus CRS. So for example, she is a bit more of a dark witch. She reminds me a bit of like the like an occultist or something on Path of Exile, with being ever reclusive and mysteriously powerful. The CRS has long been a shadowy opportunist and clairvoyant who seeks to outwit even the very ancients themselves with her mastery over the dark arts. She gains Eldritch Wards, which is a innate ability that they recharge over time. When damaged, the shield charges, giving the CRS brief invulnerability. So I'm wondering if I should start with the CRS or go to the Revenant, just because he is a bit of a special demo only hero that we don't have access to for the whole time. Her other 2 passives though are the Malicious Wisdom with XP crystal damage at a 25% chance, and Fortune bonus skill, a reward chance plus 30%. Interesting. So maybe we'll try the Revenant to start, and feel free to chime in if you're watching. Doesn't look like I have any viewers at the moment. All good. Hey, we're just starting. We might get some. Okay. Just gonna do a quick check there. All right, so maybe we'll try the Revenant. So it's Ghost Walk. So when you trigger dash, damage reduction 50%. I'm assuming that's just for the duration of the dash until it is like finished, and then pass through chance 50% chance to go through. So I am also just using keyboard and mouse. So skins, the expert smell. So it looks like you'll be able to have, I don't know if this is like MTX on that side, and then Winter Bow, attack speed, base percent chance 5%, glacial spikes, intersecting streaks of freezing projectiles, 15 damage, freeze chance 100%. So big freeze is happening there, which would be good to know about. Mighty Bow later on. So I'm okay. So I can unlock this with these like jewels, or gems. I only have 3, and 157 gold I have. So I do need 2 more of these gems to get that, which is cool. And yeah, if you do start watching, or you are watching, and something's maybe a little bit too, if I'm being a bit too quiet, or my music's a bit too loud, then feel free to let me know. Looks like we can also pick different locations, which is pretty cool. Jotunnslayer. So we have Niflheim, Midgard, Muspelheim, Alfheim, Jotunheim, Niflheim. So feel free to go back if you're watching in the future and read some of those descriptions there. So we have normal. We also have easy. I found normal pretty easy, honestly. Sorry, I found easy pretty easy. And it looks like, yeah, I might have beaten normal at least once, which is good. but because I'm going to be trying some of the abilities using mind control, I might probably go back to normal then. All right, so let's give this new class a try. All right, so I'm going to try dash with my lift, and there's definitely a bit of a delay on that. I'm also going to try pushing and see what happens. Okay, so it looks like my mental commands are working, which is good. All right, so we have an objective. I have it on a 15-minute raid right now, which means it's like a 15-minute match. And then periodically you'll get objectives and you actually get to choose them, which is kind of cool. There's easy or medium, braziers being easy, and mushrooms being medium difficulty. Collect 20 mushrooms, you get 6 gold. The braziers, what do we call them? Braziers? I mean, who doesn't like some braziers, am I right? 3 gold. Or the mushrooms for 20. I'm going to do the easy one here, actually, just because I don't really feel like running around getting 20 this exact second. But all right, so go to character info and see like my main stuff going on in hero stats. This is always good if you're checking out like your crit chance and stuff, I find. It would be nice if we didn't have to click 3 times to get there, though. Might be a bit of a feedback for devs. It'd be really nice if you could see things right off the bat. That would be really lovely. I think they could be amalgamated a lot better there. Be a little more quick to get to. So it's pretty cool because you do get to like pick different skills. And Loki, being a god, and you get like god skills and god passives from him. Is also a Steam Next Fest exclusive preview, and then the Revenant being a class that's actually for preview there. I'm going to bust this open. So we have accuracy, crit hit chance, higher crit hit chance when using attack and class skills. Base is plus 15% chance. That's pretty high, honestly. But you also get vampirism, which is passive skill. Hunting Wolf offers minor healing when it returns. 25% chance. And then aim shots being the other passive, increased attack damage, which is always helpful. Don't get me wrong. But I like the base crit chance. I think that's pretty cool. There we go. So now between Thor and Loki. Aesthetically, what should we do? I want to try Loki. Bouncing Scalding Spark. 2 explosions. Jormungandr. I don't know how to pronounce that, so feel free to correct me. Illusion of the World Serpent. I think it just is like a Hydra that spawns and like shoots flames out, which isn't necessarily super exciting. So I think I'd prefer something a little more nice. And there's area of random debuff status. I think this is good on the CRS. But I also know that's Spark's pretty awesome too. So yeah, my dashing is when I'm doing my lift mental command. It's a bit of a delay on it though. And then my special there is when I'm thinking of pushing a block. Thor, Freya, Lightning Storm, Storm of Lightning Bolts, Chain Lightning upon being hit. Well, we don't really want to get hit, do we? I kind of want to banish that one. So yeah, we have you start with 3 charges of banish, and banishing something that you just maybe aren't interested in is probably a really good idea right off the bat. And then re-rolling. I don't know if that re-rolls all. Should I find out for science? Let's find out for science. Okay. So it rerolls right back to the god point. Thunderstorm sounds kind of good. It's okay. And I have a an optional mod on that gives a chance of when an enemy dies that it doesn't die but stays alive and invulnerable for a few seconds. Which is why you see those like blue spiders in the middle there. I'm just gonna do a stream check here. All right, so a frosty aura surrounds the hero during Ghost Walk. And Ghost Walk is our dash. Skull shot, a skull that shatters on enemy impact. Secondary damage range. A skull that shatters on enemy impact. So does it shoots out a barrage of guided arrows. Let's just do focus fire, honestly. Unless we have lightning coming down. Visually, this game looks just beautiful, honestly. Super beautiful. Oh. I'm gonna have to get a camera one time. Well, actually, I do. I can use it on my my phone. But I have a sweet Nixie here, my German Shepherd, who comes to visit at around 10. All right, let's do more Loki. Flammable wall of flammable gas. 9 cooldown. So I'm just checking. It looks like you can't see my Steam friends logging in. That's good. Flammable wall. Wall of flammable gas. Maybe I should have rerolled there. Yeah, I think it explodes after a bit of a duration. I don't know if you should be like dragging enemies to that or if I can light it up with skills or what. Okay, and use the WASD here, which is going to be super litty in Path of Exile 2 in, what is it, like 19 days? November 15th? So cool. All right, more Revenant. Focus fire, why not? Let's get pushing. Right, I need to up my sensitivity a bit. I want to see if I can do that in my BCI itself. Let's see here. Because see, I'm going to do this. Oh, yeah, that was a bit long of a mental command there. I started retraining it before I started streaming today, and it seemed really, it didn't seem perfect. I'm just going to quickly adjust that in my Node-RED to 7. Let's see if that's better. We got Thor. Increases the potency of critical hit. Critical hit chance plus 10%. Critical hit damage plus 35. It looked like it was just one skill in there too. Let's double check our hero stats here. Crit hit chance 30%. I was at 5 before, right? Yeah. All right, that's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. All right, let's land some up, and then I want to try pushing a block here. Okay. It works. Oh. Necrotic Rain, Rain of Arrows, autocast. It's kind of neat. So it's pretty vampire themed life trap. Increases the power of all healing. We don't have any real healing yet. We can get minor healing on Haunting Wolf. Honestly, this might be a good idea because in normal you get a lot less healing. Dang. I was trying to push a block as soon as I saw that pack of specters coming there. Oh well. Just doing a quick stream check. Nothing yet. All good. There's also a nice little mini map at the top right there. All right. Necrotic Rain again. Soul Shards, passive. Releases ethereal arrows when Ghost Walk is activated. So that is my dash. Grappling Web 1. Autocast. A dangerous immobilizing hunting web. So it does 4 damage in 2 areas. 100% slow chance. A bit of a root chance. Cooldown 3, which is pretty low cooldown. Let's give it a try. And sorry if I'm pausing a bit often. I'm just doing stream refresher. Yeah, feel free to write a message too if you join. I'm going to do one in Twitch here. Same with on YouTube. I'll have to check YouTube a little less frequent until I get like a combiner sort of bot there. All right. Bit slow with that. That's going to take a lot of practice, but that's where that's why a lot of people aren't doing it. Probably this whole mind control thing. It's still very early in its implementation, but it is so cool when it works. Beastmaster. We get to choose the subclass Beastmaster. I hope Beastmaster is a PoE2 subclass, by the way. Gonna be cool. All right. Spirit of the Wolf. The Spirit of Wolf, the controlling the Revenant's body. Significantly empowers its Haunting Wolf. So minus 30% cooldown and 50% more damage. Undying. The ravenous undead spirit keeps its host alive at all costs. So you heal 3% hero HP on Ghost Walk, which is pretty good. Heal 30% hero HP, 30% chance on death. So you have a chance to just not die. 30% though. Feel that should be like 100%. Marksman subclass. Taking control, the hunter returns to the mastery of the previous life. Good old archery. When standing still, attack speed with a bit of knockback. That's pretty big attack speed boost. Like, and by a big, pretty big, I mean it's massive. Kind of want to try Beastmaster. I want some sweet puppers and I want them to heal me up. We love puppers. Hello, puppers. Just doing a quick check on YouTube. Cool. All right, I'm gonna start thinking. Oh, there we go. It's so funny because sometimes when you're trying not to think about mind control stuff, it's like, okay, now I'm really thinking about it. And that's part of psychology for you. All right, we have Loki, more flammable wall. It'd be cool if it got a little bigger too, I think. So Spark's pretty sick because it is like auto, I believe. There we go. There's a bit more delayed of a cast. So I've been sucking on objective really bad, and that's partly just due to distraction. So I apologize if you're watching this in the future. But look at the visuals on this too. Looks super nice. Still figuring out my stream quality, but it's looking good on my end. So I want my E to be a little more sensitive. And then I need to deploy that real quick. Let's do more Loki. Sorry, Freya. Gambler's Luck, passive. Critical hits deal more damage. But there is a risk. 15% risk on crit that they get hasted. So is that you always do critical hit damage, but they will get hasted sometime. Oh, sweet Nix. All right, bonus, chest reward, and skill choice stacked and loaded. Risk to remove one choice. Flammable wall. I kind of like Gambler's Luck. Just gotta move. I have a blanket up top there. So I get out of the way. Oh yeah, perfect. That was pure mind control there. Perfect timing. A Spark 3 I think would be sick. Spark seems just like a super high, like effective DPS. I need to train my dash to be a little faster than that. Shoot it. Sorry, I've been trying to focus in here. Jump. Yeah, that my dash isn't sensitive enough. Saudad's going heckin' terrible, by the way. 10% chance to instantly kill non-elite. Release Haunting Wolf after Ghost Walk fades. That's probably good, but I'm probably going to have to unbind. Or just not use my dash via mind control, because it's just hasn't been as reliable as I'd hoped for. I mean, it'd be funnier if people were watching, I guess. Let's see what death looks like. Well, death animation. New modifier unlocked. Brave Chicken. Enemy damage less. Objective rewards less. Play again. All right, let's give this one a try. Round 2. I was thinking of using head tracking or eye tracking too for movement. You can probably tell by my name, but I'm going for lots of adaptive technology here, adaptive gaming. Collect 10 horns, 20 mushrooms for double. Let's do the 20. We're going to pop up a little bit more here. Let's see, increase movement speed 12%. Pretty good. We're going to go with that actually right off the bat, just because that's going to be able to like always be effective for us when we're moving here, especially if my dash is a little bit less reliable. I'm going to try not to put too much on my dash. All right, then we have Thor, Freya. All right, we're going to do some Freya this time. Experience gains plus 25%. Oh yeah, we're going to do that real early there to get maximum value. Hey Freya, back again. 30%. Or slashes of her sword. I like the passive. So this was skill, so it wasn't with auto attacks though. This is like a flying pumpkin, right? Halloween only, I'm guessing. And yeah, Evil Dead is that passive effect that I have on there that gives me bonus resources. All right, Freya. Grisingamen. Passive. Receive a roll of gold each time a hero levels up. So you always get 1, but you get 10% chance of +5. So what's that on average? 0.5? Kind of get 1.5 gold on average. Divine. Wave of Divine Energy. Weak knockback. Slashes of the sword. We definitely do need gold, but I also just want to like also have a bit of reliable damage. I need to do a quick check here because I've been trying to mind control, but it hasn't been working reliably here. Let's see. I'm seeing it pretty good. So 10, 9, 8, 7. But we're going to go to my, I'm going to go to my node red here. It's telling me that it's at 7. All right. Get pushing. All right. Skull shot. All right, let's shoot this out. Shoot it. Something's a little funky with my mind control, I feel like, right now. Had some really nice ones, and then so not so nice ones. Let me check out. Increases the power of all healing life trap volley. More arrows are fired in each attack, but the damage inflicted is reduced. Skull shot. Increases the power of all healing. I think so, because we need healing really bad. Might have to go back to some training. Back to the drawing board. All right, let's check it out again. Check out YouTube, see if anyone's come say hi. Nope, not yet. All good. Ghost just flew up then. Also, it tells you damage summary at the end. It's interesting. It doesn't tell you during, though. I liked that in Halls of Torment. I'm just noticing that the menu like shifts a little bit. Very minor. I have ADHD, by the way. I don't know if you guys knew that. Two viewers. All right, looking to play again. Hey, if you're watching, have you give this a try before? See 2 viewers right now. Just gonna check out my channel and see. And let me know too if my music's too loud. All right, there we go. All right, so yeah, we're starting off at a 15-minute raid here. I'm using my keyboard, WASD movement, but I'm using mind control to try and use my special. So go ahead and think about pushing a block. A bit of a delay on there. But that's par for the course, I guess. So Revenant Web. It's pretty low damage, but it is nice to have that. Inflicting disease on target. They get minus 50% recovery, minus 20% movement. So that's life recovery, I'm guessing. A gun, I guess. Lighted tips, ethereal arrows. I'm also using second mental command to dash, but it hasn't been. It's a little labored to get that one going. Thor or Freya? My butt's a little Thor right now. Returning Hammer of Thor. Just throwing it out. Or Zapping Lightning Sentinel. Cooldown 9, duration 3. Give us something to run around. 4 fixed directions. I don't know why I don't really like the fixed direction thing. You might be able to get something sick going on with it though. Probably something sick. All right, Necrotic Crane. Let's try this one. And yeah, if you're in chat, feel free to say hi. If not, that's fine. Let me know if my music's too loud or too quiet. If you can hear it, you can't hear it on YouTube due to copyright. Haunting Wolf offers minor healing. I think that's kind of really important. Pass your chance 5% more through and through. Use the chance to attack with ethereal arrows. I don't know, do you guys think that's enough? It doesn't seem super impactful. I don't know why. I don't want to do grappling webs just so we can get like some of that going on in terms of a little bit of defense. Until commands are working a little bit though. Just checking out my stream quality too. Let's see here. All right, Revenant. Necrotic Rain. Get more waves. And I have not been collecting horns very well. I need to do that. That's been a huge, huge mistake for tonight. Appreciate you checking out the stream too. The first of many, many to come, especially with the PoE content, Path of Exile 2. Looking forward to getting better and better. I'm multitasking. Power of all healing. I feel like healing is like a big defensive boon for this guy. So far, I've really been liking this. Kudos to the devs. Tried to hit them with mind control there. Is it on cooldown? Maybe it's on cooldown. Yeah, so my dash is like largely pulsing inner ear muscles right now. And also thinking about the block lifting. Ugh. Yeah, sometimes having a delayed dash like that is kind of a bummer. Keep trying to hit space because that's what I normally have defaulted dash to. Hey, you know what? Even though it's not going great, let's get pushing. Bit delayed. I had such a good one earlier. I'm gonna do a quick check too on my EEG quality here. Juice up this back one. I have a saline syringe here. Show you my quality here. Let's see here. So you can see it kind of about 75% contact quality. What's not even contact quality, full percent. So normally I have that happen when it's like hidden by hair. That one's been a bit of a bugger for me. Sometimes it works really well, other times it doesn't. So the resistance is a little bit high right now on that one. Which I believe means you just keep juicing it up. Inject this straight into my spine. It's worth it. $75, 70, 67. Looks like, let's see, I'm gonna literally remove it right from my scalp. And I can probably proceed without it, to be fair. Could have it in like the wrong area because that's supposed to be occipital, right? Oh. Some days it works really well. Yeah, let's try live mode. So yeah, like my pushing power is pretty good. My lift is like non-existent though. What the? That needs to be trained more, I think. Yeah, that's not going as well as I'd hope it would. It was just working a second ago. Now I won't think about it. I'll go and distract myself, look around, see. I'm gonna think about it. Yep. That seems maybe that's okay. So again, I'm thinking about pushing a block and then it pushes basically. But I do train it with different attempts here. I heard you can do a minimum of 10, but I think the more is the merrier there. So having a bit of a quality conundrum. Okay, we'll go back to live mode. I guess we don't really need it, but and do a YouTube check. Shout out if you're on YouTube. Not seeing anything yet. All good. If you're watching from the future, hello. Welcome. Welcome to this start of our journey here. Okay, we're gonna switch back to the game. Thanks. I know it's kind of boring probably to not just be seeing gameplay, but this is the juice here too. Portals, Graves of Champions. Defeat the champions. 1. Yeah, we're gonna go. Let's juice up that champion. All right, yeah, let's draw an experience because I have not been being efficient with my experience whatsoever. All right, should we do Beastmaster again? No, you know what? Let's do Mandatory Heal. This guy slams. You slam, bro. Nice. I can run right out of that, which is kind of good. All right, let's get blasted. I command thee out. Oh, it didn't work. Shoot. There we go. All right, I'm going to change my sensitivity yet again because that should work like very reliably when I do that. I'm using Atom Primary K, yeah. 25% chance on a hit. Just didn't seem good at all. All right. Well, we're over an hour now. My control needs a little bit of tuning. But honestly, this game is beautiful. Certainly haven't been doing it justice with this. But I'm excited to play more. I might just take off the stream right now and go play a little bit more. But yeah, I appreciate you watching. If you're watching a VOD in the future, either on YouTube or on Twitch, thanks so much for checking me out. If you have any feedback on the volume, either the game or my mic or anything else, then feel free to let me know. But no, much appreciated, and hope you have a good rest of your night and rest of your day or wherever you are at, and all the best.